welcome to another episode of Guys Yarns. I know we have two new faces in the building. I'll make them introduce themselves because I don't know if I can actually do the introduction well. Because if I actually do it, my own is going to be too much. But I'll want them to introduce themselves, and then maybe by the introduction, you actually know what they do and what they're into. But I'll start with you guys.
My name is Alan, also known by like DJ Greatness. I do a lot. Event creation, manager for a club, and also DJ. I was born in Nigeria, Abeokuta. For real.
That's the first time I heard that, but okay.
For real?
That's
You didn't know
first
that?
time. I thought you were like American boy.
I was born in Nigeria, Abeokuta, Ogun State. Then I moved to Pawtucket, lived in Providence. Now I live around the way in Rhode Island somewhere. Well, that's pretty much it.
Yeah. How about you, sir?
My name is Wale Alesh. I'm the creator, owner of Yellow Cup Weekend. I work as an IT director. Just all around, I like to do a bunch of creative stuff. I have a creative design business, but I think we're here to talk more so about Yellow Cup Weekend. That's my baby that started in an apartment in like 2015, and now is this what it is now. So,
all right, before we actually get into that side, let's just do a little mental check, guys, because I feel like we don't really do that as man. How's your week been, guys? How's your week been? How's it going?
It's been better. I just got over a tough, I won't call it tough, it was a fun event. With promo, it was a lot. The most I had to do when it comes to promo for that event. But now I feel better. It's over with. Now on to the next one. Pretty much what it is.
How
So
about
I'm
you,
good
Mr.
right
Wale?
now.
me, I'm good. It's Ramadan, so shout out to all my Muslims. Salam alaikum. Ramadan's always a calm time for me. It's like one of the calmest, peaceful times for me. I don't do much. I just really reflective. I'm hungry half the time. So it's like how much can things even bother you? You're like, bro, I'm hungry. So what you're saying,
Don't matter.
so it's very calm for me. So this month is super calm for me and relaxing.
So for our viewers, these are the two, let me say, the biggest events. Is it creator or creator? I don't know. There's an English.
Event creator, people call it promoter.
Okay, these are the two biggest creators we have in Rhode Island, United States of America. For people who are watching outside. For people who are watching outside. And just to let you know, like, I'm not even gonna lie to you, without those two people actually creating no events, I don't know how the city's gonna look like. I know there are other people's, but I'm telling you, these are like my two favorite one. Do whatever you want to do with that information, whatever. But you guys just see the events. There are faces behind these events. There are actually people who actually run the shows low key under the events. People who actually put in the work to bring out the smile and the fame. What was the city without big parties? Big parties whereby people make connections. People make a lot from it. You know what I'm saying? But these are the two faces. This is AG events and the creator of Yellow Cup. But today we're gonna talk about the arts. I'm messing it up. We're gonna talk about the arts of party favors. Why your events actually stand out. So me, like I said, I've said it like 5 times on this show. I just came into this country 2019. I don't know.
2019?
I came into. I'm not fresh off the boat. You guys should relax. I'm not fresh. This is gonna be my 6th year. You know what I'm saying? I'm not a jolly just come. I can understand.
It's not really your 6 years, like your 5th year, because that year you came wasn't a real year.
It doesn't count.
Well, anyways.
2018, 2019 wasn't real.
19, and for me is grown up, because I grew up in Nigeria, Lagos, Nigeria. I've actually hanged out around promoters, people who actually create events. I went to a university back in Nigeria, and I see the low key, we have like people in charge of like they call them the social, in departments. They have people that do the social. I see the work, they put in it because creating events is nothing big. Start from the location, start from sound, start from, paying people to get that big sound out there. I know how tough it can be. But before we actually get deep into that, how do you guys actually start it, Doyen? How do you guys actually carve a niche in, event making in the state? You want to go?
Me, it started 2016. No, is it 2016? or 2015. I can't remember clearly, but I know I was in college. Pretty much back when I lived in Pawtucket. So I was around people I was around with. There was a lot with music. One of my closest friends, he wanted to be a rapper. So he was rapping. I had to pick something. I can't be around me. I'm just always gotta say I gotta do something.
Right.
So it's either I became a producer or I became a DJ. So one summer I just decided to become a DJ, and then went to college, met some people that you probably seen around, Joel and them, and then we started to create a party company. Pretty much started throwing college parties, and that's how I started. And then since then, first event I fell in love with it, and then since then I just started creating events, DJing my own events. From there, I created my own events, AG events. It was called Dirty Vibes in the beginning. I just switched it recently, like 2-3 years ago, to AG events. That's another conversation for another time. but pretty much as I started my first event, I just fell in love doing my own event because I get to control.
Yeah.
I get to control what I want, pretty much what I want to see. Like, I used to go to a lot of house parties, so I wanted to be in a party where I enjoy like a house party, but not at a house party, but at the club. That's pretty much how everything started. So now, I just love
It's
it.
a big thing right now.
Yeah, I just love it. I just love doing it. From the beginning, from starting, finding the venue, finding the DJs, just putting everything together. I just love the process, and that's pretty much why.
Impressive. That's an old journey, right?
Yeah.
How about you, Mr. Wale?
Man, I always just been a fun person. If I didn't throw events, I would be at your event. So like it was just a natural, like, you know, I always saw my mom was in the masjid. She was always the person they called Yewi. And so they used to put all the events together. So I always used to see events. Like my mom would always put events together. So I'm thinking like that's the first time I even saw like what it takes to put something together. Right. And then, you know, Nigerian people, we really go crazy on weddings.
When it comes to it.
So I've just always seen elaborate productions. You know what I mean? So it's always something that I just saw. And so as I've gotten older, I just always wanted events to be a particular way. And I'm not somebody that complains ever really in life. So it's just, if I don't like something, I'm going to try my way to see if I can help, you know, produce something better.
Facts.
And so when I saw that there was a lack in certain areas, I was like, let me try to do something that I think would be fun. And that's where that came from. It's like, let me see if I can do something. Instead of saying, you know, this event sucks, this and that. How about you do something?
Right.
Exactly.
How about that?
How about you prove it? Pretty much.
So at one point, because you said you started as an house party, you said you started in a crib in an apartment. At one point in time, do you guys actually realize that, damn, we carved this niche? Now we're actually going to brand this. Now we're actually controlling this city. At one point in time, do you guys understand that? Yeah, man, I'm not going to lie to you. If we don't throw this party in this city, I feel like people are missing. At one point, do you understand that? All right, cool. Now let's actually start charging people to come to our party.
So for me, Yellow Cup Weekend was deliberate. It was created to be what it is now. This is not my first brand. I've definitely had other event brands that did well, but not to the magnitude at this level, right? So we started, some of them even sucked, like, but it's like that was the learning process. So when I got to Yellow Cup, I was already like, I know what I'm gonna do to get to where it needs to be. And so when I started in the house, it's more like with any business, market research. It's like I'm using my apartment, the spot that I didn't own at the time, to do the market research. Y'all gonna come into the house, y'all gonna have fun. I'm gonna see what you like. I'm gonna give y'all free liquor. I'm just watching, like digesting. What is fun about this? And that's little by little. I probably did that for 3 years, letting people come to my house and turn up, just have fun. And it was fun for me. Don't get me wrong. I'm having a time. A lot of crazy stuff happening in the house we can't talk about, but it was just it was just a beautiful thing. And I just knew. The process I didn't know was how was I going to take it from something that was free and now make you pay for it. We could talk about that part later.
I know, right?
But I knew that where it was going to be, but I'm like, how do I strategically do that? And then when I came up with a plan, obviously it seems like it worked to get it out the house. And I would love to share that with people. So if you want to start something and you start at your crib, these are the steps I took to transition from a house party to a festival, a multi-city festival. So,
but what you said you start. I don't know. I want to see what the relationship between you and your landlord was at that point. Cause I don't know. Cause right now I'm going through with my landlord right
Yeah.
now. I'm going back and forth because I bet I can't even throw a party. I know the next day they
now-
are kicking me out.
You know what's interesting about that? Shout out to Mark. This is the guy whose name was Mark. He had a duplex. Before I signed the paper, I told him I like loud music. Are you cool with that? I said if not, like don't.
Yeah.
Don't
This
rent
was
it to
when?
me. 2015.
And this is it now.
I just told him that because I'm like, you're not gonna be governing me. Like I don't
Nah,
like
you're not
that.
gonna-
So
yeah, you gotta be
I was ready to like walk away from the
lease,
spot.
yeah.
Yeah, but he was just like, nah, I don't mind. I made the wall between the house super thick.
Oh, okay.
So he built a duplex, and he was smart enough where he made the wall between his house and the other. He put soundproofing in it.
Oh, smart.
He just thought it because he was like, I live in a college town. This house is on Oakland Ave.
Oh, okay.
There's a party
Okay,
city.
makes more sense.
Yes.
now.
So he was used to people renting his house
And just college kids.
college kids. So he was just like, it was just a party street.
Oh, my
So he built his house in a particular way that the sound wouldn't affect him as much.
Wow. So how about you?
Now,
Greatness.
for me, when I finally realized it was when I did an event called College Mania. That was
This was at Rick?
when I was at Rick.
Yep,
yeah,
yep.
it was college. I did College Mania. I even did Ultra. I did one at Ultra. That's when I was like, damn, I
Yeah,
got
yeah,
something
yeah.
here. So it's for, like you said, it's about transitioning. Like you said, you transitioned from house party to taking it outside. It was from going from college events to the adult 21 plus event. That's what it took. It was like, I was doing all these parties in college and it was going crazy. Then from going there to going to 21 plus club, trying to
Yep.
work with the owners, all different conversation. But after the College Mania situation, that died down. I didn't finish college, but I was there for a little bit. I ended up getting a regular job. But after I left there, the party, I was still throwing events, but it didn't pick up. But when Afro Brunch started again.
Legendary, by the way.
Yeah.
Legendary time.
When we finally, when my people switched because as a DJ, I was DJing dancehall, everything. But when I finally decided to focus on Afrobeat as like my niche, that's when Afro Brunch came along. And then after that, it was just like, again, my
I didn't
experience.
go to work on a Monday for like 5 months because of that.
Yeah, it was crazy. Bro. That was the run that took me. That I learned. Shout out to my partners Wonka and DJ ASAP. I learned a lot with them. So for me to be able to take it back to AG events and create my own thing called Destination Afro Piano now is a lot of stuff I learned from college, from Afro Brunch. Now I'm using it and I'm trying to put this event differently than what I was doing at Afro Brunch.
Yeah.
But
So you know
much it.
the funniest thing is, I don't want to sound stupid. I've never attended Yellow Cup before.
Yeah.
you haven't?
It's never. You see, let me tell you something. It's not like I deliberately don't want to. Let me explain. So whenever Yellow Cup actually comes up,
Yep.
it's probably I'm at work or something like that. And I'm not even gonna lie to you. I see scenes. I see behind the scenes. I see the media stuff. Which I'm saying this year, I'm not missing it. Nothing can actually hold me
April
down
5th.
from it. And at first, the idea I have about Yellow Cup was Akata's people's parts. I'm not going to lie to you. You see, I box myself. I'm not going to lie to you. I box myself in a certain way whereby I feel like, if it's not Afrobeat me, I'm not going on. And
A lot
at
of
some
people
point,
like that.
Greatness was the only DJ I knew when I first came in, like 2019.
Yeah.
So before I go out to party, I'll first ask my boy Victor, who's DJing in the party? I don't know DJ ASAP. I didn't know they were all Nigerians.
Yeah.
Because at that point, when you're new to the town, I was like, is there somebody? Because bro, I was deep in the trenches. I'm not going to lie. I'm not this butter boy.
Yeah.
Guys, let me be clear. I came all the way from Motion. You get me? Like, if it's not loud, I cannot hear the bass. I know they do. Sometimes, people will know. People that have party with me, I understand. When you start playing the American with the
You see
vibe.
him in the corner just chilling.
But when the real thing comes, which is
Yo,
now,
but that's the beauty of multiple creators, bro.
Yeah.
Like, there's a niche. Like, if you love Afrobeats, we have that here. Like, if you love that, we got some people in Boston that do that too.
exactly.
If you love open format, we got like a Yellow Cup or something. Like, if you like R&B, I don't take no offense to someone not attending an event.
Yeah,
It's
it's
like
not-
it might not be for you. What I will say is try things out and see if you like them.
Exactly,
Now, you go
exactly.
one time and Kodokba, just be
Yeah,
out. You know what I mean?
Bye-bye.
Just try
Try.
things. That's all I
But
say. But
nah.
I don't think everything's for everybody.
Nah, Yellow Cup. I've been to a lot of.
He's DJ a few of them.
Yeah. I've
Like
been
3,
there.
maybe
Maybe 4.
4.
Yeah, maybe 4.
There's now, I mean, I have to get out of my box. Actually, my friend
You
actually
have
gave me
to.
like, you want to die of Afrobeats? you have listened to this.
Hey, you like what you like, bro.
I get it. Now, sometimes you just gotta like get out of the box and
Nah, I
actually
get it.
enjoy something else.
When I came when I was like 11, so it was a little bit different for me. So it was like I went a middle school year and high school out here and college.
Yeah.
So I was able to meet a lot of different people in Pawtucket. At that time when I came, Afrobeat wasn't like a staple around here. It was just I went to high school. You gotta fit in where you at the end of the day. So it's like, and I was into a lot of Lil Wayne, Meek Mills.
Damn.
I didn't. Yeah,
I would
but
never
know
relate.
Afrobeat.
I would know
I
it. I swear to God.
No, but I knew Afrobeat, but Afrobeat is still my blood no matter what. But it wasn't like something I was like, oh yeah, in school. When I used to carry MP3 around.
Oh my God.
I have every Lil Wayne mixtape, every Meek Mill mixtape. That was people I was listening to. Drake, that was it. And then college, I went to dancehall. I started DJing a lot of dancehall. Afrobeat came after. After a while, I was like, I can do this.
Yeah, exactly.
That's
so,
it. It was like,
so the thing is, back to what I was
Hold on. I got something for y'all because the way I'm seeing these red cups, my blood is
your blood is bloody.
All right.
All right, so we gonna swap. Matter of fact, I got you something by the way. Even though you've never been, you know what I'm saying?
Oh, it
I
came
got
with
you a gift. You know what I
Whoa.
mean? You can open that up.
You guys see.
We got some yellow cups here.
You guys see?
I can switch.
You know what I'm saying?
I got you.
We
I
gonna
can
like
switch.
that.
Okay, this right.
You know
You know what I mean? We gonna.
I will get a cleaning stuff.
I got
If you want the special edition one, you can get that one too.
I got done took. He said he got mad
You know
at
what
you
I mean?
at the red cup.
No,
took
you
my
see?
cup.
You guys see?
You know what I mean?
It's Yellow Cup, baby.
Oh nah.
Actually, we all could do these ones. Go ahead.
It's Yellow Cup. I got a gift from Yellow Cup.
You know what I mean?
You see?
Got you a nice T-shirt. I
Oh
see you be
my-
working out. I hope it's a good size.
Yeah.
Extra. Is the extra large?
You see, guys, you see God's favor. God's favor is
Yeah, and the
everlasting.
craziest-
I've never been to the event, but I still got a gift.
One
know
thing
what
I
I
can
mean?
say is I have 2 different hats. I have the black one and the yellow one.
Well, thank you so
I got
much.
someone stole my yellow one. I
Really?
think. Someone stole. I know who has it. I'm gonna go get
now I'm
it.
feeling
If you're
proper.
watching this, I'm gonna come get my yellow cup ass back for me. Just know that.
But yeah, no, I'm so grateful for this.
No, for
very,
sure,
very
for
much.
sure.
You know what I'm saying? The branding actually looks good. You know what I'm
Thank
saying?
you,
Yellow
bro.
Cup, bring a friend.
That's one thing I'm gonna say. Yellow cup, Wale, Brandon.
Nah,
Promotion.
Brandon is so nice.
Can we cheers real quick though?
Oh yeah, let me.
Pour up.
Hey, let me pour up real quick.
You know
Hold
what I'm
on.
saying?
Pass that to me real quick.
I normally
'Cause you
would
guys
sip
ain't
with
touching
y'all, you
that.
know, Ramadan.
Yeah, I know, Ramadan.
I be chilling.
That's why I asked him when he asked, I was like, you don't mind me drinking in front of you guys?
Nah, it's all
Like-
good.
Like, I know, I understand completely. My dad's side is Muslim.
Right.
I just didn't.
Only for 30 days. I'll be back outside with y'all.
Come on. You be back at the right time. I got
back
something
outside.
coming real soon. I hit him up like, yo, you gonna be, it's like, it's Ramadan. I'm like, yeah, I understand. Buddy.
Guys, you know,
But the next one.
the episode gotta
get
go Ramadan or Ramadan, you know what I'm saying? So we just gotta run it back
Right.
up. Yeah. So
But yeah, man,
wanna call the
cheers.
cheers, sir?
Appreciate you having me on this podcast.
Appreciate
Brother,
Oh, let me move
best,
up a little bit.
best other man to be on it with me.
I appreciate
you
you
guys.
for that.
Yeah. That was nice. Knew this was water. But
Anyway,
anyways,
some cleaning situation.
yeah. Olu, can you help me tell these people to grab like clean stuff? But okay.
Gotcha.
But back to what I was saying, yeah. Now I understand better. Now I'm not an ignorant fellow. Now I understand better. Now I'm literally coming. I'll be the first person because I know there's actually one actually coming up. Yeah.
Yeah, April 5th, right?
When is this being released? You want me to say the date?
Yeah, sure. This is
Okay.
gonna be released on Friday.
Okay, so
It's
I can
fine.
talk about,
Yeah,
like, in
it's
the
fine. You can,
present? Okay.
Yeah, everybody, please promote your brand, dude. That's actually
Nah,
what
because you
I-
never know when it's gonna be released. Then you say
Nah,
the
it's
date,
gonna,
and then it's
no. This is gonna be released
That's why it gets
on,
released
on
on time.
yeah. This is gonna be released on Friday. But anyways, back to what we was talking about. So, what actually inspired the name Yellow Cup? Because I know it's not something you just think like, all right, cool,
Yeah.
boom.
So the full name's actually Yellow Cup Weekend, and realistically, if I'm being honest, what came about the name was, like I said, I lived on a college street, you know, right out of, I don't know if I was right out of grad, but a couple years after, we lived on a college street, and I was with this particular student area. I'm not gonna say their name, and they were just always walking around drunk, and they would always have red cups on my lawn. If I tell you, I was just tired of seeing the red cups. Like every time there's red, they don't clean up after the sun. They just throw the red cups.
Yeah.
So I was tired of seeing red cups. So I said, I don't want to see red cups in my house. Yellow. I think I studied some marketing when I was back in university, and I wanted to pick something that could just stand out on its own and be easily identifiable. And I thought yellow was such a happy color. If you study like color theory, like there's certain colors that make people happy. There's some colors that's for caution. But generally, when you see yellow, you think of the sun. You think of happy things. So I was like, let me pick this color. I just wanted yellow cups, and that's really what the basis was of, anti-red.
Yeah, and the branded actually.
It is anti-red. You
That's
mix
all
it
it
together.
was.
So I have a question for you, Greatness. You started off as a DJ. And I'm not gonna lie to you. At some point in my life, if Greatness is not DJing the events, I don't know how I can relate.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
I hear that a lot. It's crazy.
So, at what point in time you knew, all right, cool, DJ is my thing. Let me actually run this thing. There's a transition from, there's being a DJ and transition into, damn, I can do this DJ thing now. Let me have my event. So at one point you knew, like, all right, cool, now I'm good at this.
Greatness is unique in that he's still a DJ.
Right.
DJs for other brands, but also curates his own. That's a whole different.
That was the English I was looking for.
You know what I mean? I got you, my brother.
But when I found like DJing wise, I think it was my first party. Like I didn't.
What year was this, guys? Please put the years in.
Okay.
I'm telling you, I got daddy brain right now.
Okay.
It's crazy. I was 2015, 2016, around there. I got an outlook and find out between this, but that first event, the old summer, I did not. No, I was DJs. Some DJs come out, they just grab a laptop or grab and just learn the think they can do it. No, I took a whole summer learning my transition before I even DJ any event. Even it was my room. I think I can find videos. I was in my room with the smallest deck. I don't think they sell that anymore. I think it's out of date. But that first event,
Man, even what you're saying right there is big, because I don't think a lot of people realize the amount of work people put in before you see them out.
Yup,
The
like-
great ones, no pun intended, greatness, right? There's a lot of work behind the scenes, and then you see the finished product, and you just think you can do it like that.
Yeah,
So even him just talking about how much work he put in before he became a greatness, it's like
it's crazy. Like
it's something that people should take heed to, and like you gotta put some of the work in behind those doors.
it's not easy. Like, and then with me, I'm very good with like technology. It's like once I see something and I understand it when it comes to like technology, it clicks on me. I'm very hands on. So when I learned transitioning, I didn't start scratching until like the third year I started DJing. But that took a while. But once I got a hold of that, look at me now. It's like with me, it takes time. You can't just rush into it. Now you see all these people that want to DJ, even artists is a DJ now, and it's just DJ. Our firm is going places, but I can't get mad at it. They're bringing pretty much more attention towards DJs. Even artists want to be a DJ now. I'm not mad at it. But when that first event, as soon as the party ended and everyone's coming up with me like, I don't know if you be DJing. I'm like, this is my first event. And now so I was like, all right, I got it. And then after that,
Was it a free gig?
No, it was my own party.
Your own party, okay.
Yeah, that's the. And I'm saying like when we created an event, it started like DJing and creating was the same time, like same event. And then since then,
bro, skyrockets.
you just keep moving. Naija don't lose.
I know. So
Naija never carry last.
couple questions before we get to the dilemma part. So how do you guys come up with like unique themes for your events? I know it's Yellow Cup, but you guys always have like themes. I know you guys had like R&B.
So we have 3 spin-offs. That's what we would call it. So Yellow Cup Weekend is really just a big house party in large scale venues. So we keep a lot of the same things that you would see in a house party. Like we play games. You'll see swings. You'll see the same things you'll do in a house, because I always think, people love to go out, but they may not want to do the same things everybody's doing. There's some people at Yellow Cup just buying this many times and just drinking it over and over and over.
That's their
fun.
Yeah.
There's some people there that's just playing games the whole time. They'll play things like cornhole. They'll play Jenga. There's some people that's literally came to do the photo booth. There's people that just came there to watch other people have fun.
There's people that came for babes like me.
Literally. And so I think that's the fun things that you have at house parties. You ever notice like there's some people doing something over there, over there, but we're all in the same communal space. And so that's what I really wanted to create with Yellow Cup, is like allow you guys to do whatever you want to do in the space under the confines. So we have 3 spinoffs. Our spinoff is called called Slow Motion, which is an all R&B party that we started last year in Providence.
Yeah, I remember.
We're on a current R&B tour right now. We just came from Houston. We just did Providence. Providence was amazing. The Strand, we saw at the Strand. And now we're going to Foxwoods.
I was at Strand. I didn't. You was busy back there.
Oh, really?
I see your sister. She's like, "Why you so?" Because I have a hat and the
I saw Strand.
Why you so?
Strand was amazing.
Nah, Strand was amazing. That was crazy. I walked and I'm like,
I think it was like 1,200 people in the Strand.
There was. I'm like, this. I think that's the most people I've seen in the Strand in a long time.
And then for us, like we do numbers all the time at this point. It's about when I look in the crowd and I can see people smiling, happy. That's what indicative for me of what a successful event is. We've actually passed that stage of like, numbers. Oh my God, is it gonna be packed? Like people are gonna come, but are they having fun? Like that's what I care about because that's production. Like. You know what I mean? That's the longevity, and people work hard for their money. You don't want to just bring them to a spot and it's just, oh yeah, it was packed. Like, yeah, you know what I mean? Yeah, cool, it's packed. But are people smiling? Are they having fun? Are guys collecting babes? Are babes collecting guys? You understand?
Importance of the party.
Importance. You understand? Like
that's what I mean. And I'm never gonna lie to you guys. I don't know how you guys promote to pack those babes there because I have seen babes.
That's something about Yellow Cup. You know, the ratio is always way more.
And it's just not because I know you guys like attract crowd, not even in Providence alone.
Yeah.
Crowd from Boston also. You know what I'm saying? And crowd would
there's actually a science behind it. I'm gonna just give y'all all free games. So to have a really successful party, you want 60% women, 40%.
By the grace of
facts.
That's like the golden ratio. If you have too much men to women, not even just that, it's just I'll put it like this: women will dance with each other. Women take up less space typically, and women can party with each other. So if you have a balance of 60-40, your event is more fun. And guys are calmer when they see more women too. So we market in a particular way to always get that 60-40 ratio.
That's really
the game.
And so if you ever look at our marketing, everything from colors to everything, it's towards women mostly.
So men.
That's really what the event. That's really what the event is. It's females.
Yeah. So great.
What's
for you? It's like, are there any difficult?
Difficult challenges. There's a lot of difficult challenges. There's a lot that people don't know about. First one I can think of right now with the way my events are with Destination Our Piano, because that's what I'm pushing right now, is the artist or the celebrity.
It's one of the reasons why I don't want to work with artists. That's why people are like, oh, have performance. It's hard.
It's not easy. It was different. I can throw a party. But a party with an artist or a celebrity is a whole different conversation.
With their writers.
The biggest thing is the biggest thing with them is getting the date, first of all. Not even getting contact with them or getting the right person to talk to them. Because sometimes they have agents, they have managers, they have this person, this one will give you this number, that one will give you that number. Then you talk to the artist himself, he'll give you a different number. Just dealing with people, with their team. Their team is different. Some of them are easy to work with. Some of them are they do a lot. But I think I've did 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Almost 5.
No, 5. 4. I say, but 4. I say 4. And I've been lucky with the artists I've been able to get in the excellent. I've been lucky. They'll be easy to work with. The latest one, shout out to King from his team.
I was about to ask about that.
It was pretty easy, and he had his own niche. Now I don't call it niche. He has his own problems there. But shout out to them. They was able to make this very easy. They came out. He performed very well. But so that's one problem right there with my event right now. The artists and celebrities. The second one is venues. We don't have that much venues out here like that.
Right.
We just don't.
So if you get one,
please make use of it.
Make use of it, and then make sure you don't. One time I try to do when I do an event at a venue, I don't want to do bad business. I like to make sure the owners are happy, even though it's about the ticket sales. That's your part. You got to worry about them selling, making money with the drinks, the bottles, and stuff like that. If you look out for yourself, you're not coming back to that venue again.
Right.
And that's why I'm able to shout out to Club Live, shout out to No Eye Lounge also. Right. That's where I manage at. Yeah. But I've been able to keep a good relationship and make sure they're good, I'm good. That's the second problem, finding venues. Third one, DJs. there's not a lot of us right now. There used to be a lot, but right now there's not a lot. After COVID, a lot of people didn't make it out of COVID, DJ wise, and the people we have now, because there ain't a lot of DJs. Some DJs are getting very comfortable because there's no competition no more. And that's the problem. That's why I stick with the same DJs. I know a lot of DJs, but I got to stick with certain ones because I know, like, all right, now, before COVID, right, DJs could sell. Like, a DJ never can sell the event.
Right.
Now, it's not, to get people come out, it's not always all it's about. It's like, as a DJ, of course, you have your crowd, but because I have my own brand, I branded myself. I just did it. But
I think a certain DJ can make somebody not go.
yep. Oh, that's facts. That's the biggest thing.
Yeah.
I've learned like DJs don't necessarily bring people out or care to.
They don't care no more. They're comfortable. But it's like, but there's still DJs out there, don't get me wrong.
That's talented.
They're talented and still bring people out.
Absolutely.
They got both. There's DJs that's talented that don't bring nobody out.
Yep.
And yeah, so it's just about, you got to pick we got to pick the DJs how you see fit for your event.
Absolutely.
At the end of the day. So you can't always think, oh, yeah, if he's not big enough, if I'm not booking him. But he might be nice as hell.
Right.
So now Yellow Cup is just not to like Providence, the city's Providence.
No,
it started
no.
at Providence.
Yep.
So now you guys are transitioning into other cities. So at what point in time you guys actually made that move? Like, damn, we're not just staying in our city alone. Let's actually
That's it.
extend this. When do you guys start that? Because I feel like that's a great move. I'm not even gonna lie to you guys.
What are we in 25 right now? So 2023 is when we first went to Houston.
But yeah, it was
2023. Yeah.
Yes, it's moving fast.
Prior to that, we already did things like CT, Connecticut. We were probably like one of the first to like go branch out and do like Foxwoods.
Foxwoods.
So that was one of the first places we ever went. Last year was our first like year like doing a tour, like a 4-city tour. We did Boston, we did Houston, we did Connecticut, and we did Providence. That's our first tour. Right. In 2025,
You did Worcester last year, right?
yeah. So Mass, I meant Mass, not Boston.
Mass, yeah.
So this year, we're adding Brooklyn, we're adding DC.
That's crazy.
We might be adding Seattle. We're just every year. I'm telling myself I'm adding a 1 or 2 cities.
Yeah.
So like that's just the path. Will it pop? Will it not? I don't know, but I don't care.
find out.
Like it's like literally, this is the risk that I'm just taking now, and it's been working right now. I'm just like, all right, I think the brand is strong enough. Shout out to my entire team. We just hit 20K followers yesterday or something like that. And so it's just been cool. It's just been cool taking the risk. Like, hey.
So are you guys looking to extend more, or you guys are still staying?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
DC, you just said DC.
DC, Brooklyn.
Brooklyn.
Talking about extending more, guys. You guys now are operating. When are you guys actually taking this out now back to the homeland? Because
Nigeria?
To Nigeria, hell yeah.
So the reason I
what do
won't
you
take
guys
it to Nigeria is because I have no intellectual protection when I go to Nigeria. So I'll just be doing
Break
this.
it down.
I'll be doing this party when I go to Nigeria. Then next 30 December, somebody will just be doing Yellow Cup.
Oh, okay.
You can't sue nobody down there. What you gonna do?
You guys don't think you can actually like, all right, cool, staple it down now when another person actually runs it?
Well, nah.
That's a lawsuit because there's a lot.
Who's
Everybody's
gonna
doing
pay?
a lawsuit now in
Yeah,
Nigeria.
listen. They're doing a lawsuit. It's like, listen, I was just talking about this with somebody yesterday. Yeah, it was yesterday. About how somebody has a brand out here and somebody got the same name in Nigeria and they try to figure out how to, you can't do
you
nothing.
can do.
It's another country. You can't do nothing about it.
Oh, so
You didn't start it down there. You started over here.
My first international stop is going to be London, though. I already told my team once we hit 20K, we're going to go to London. I didn't think we was going to hit 20K this year, but
Now you have to go.
now you have to make that promise now. You have to go to London.
Yeah,
So is
London.
that happening anytime soon, or it's just?
I gotta do it. So not this year because we already booked most of the cities we're going to, but maybe next year is what is going
Well,
to be.
just let me know.
Yeah.
Yo, AG,
Going
when
to
is the
UK.
next big event coming up?
Damn. Well, I guess I gotta say the date now. May 11th, Destination Piano coming back again, and then boat party.
Wait, who's coming to Destination Out Piano? I know you got an artist.
Don't say it.
Nah, I can't say it right now
You
because
want the exclusive
it's
drop?
not what you call it.
It's not signed.
It's not signed yet because that's all I gotta tell people.
Yep.
No one now sign until you sign a contract,
Never.
buddy.
Even when you sign a contract.
Even after that, I still worry about it. But don't not saying. But that's not May 11th. This one's gonna be probably I would say the most I'm looking forward to because
Okay.
I'm doing something different with this one. So this one's still gonna be at Club Live, but it's gonna be a little bit different from what you guys are used to for the last four events.
It's Club Live. That's the only venue you guys are using now in Providence, right?
For me, for Destination Africano in Providence, that's it. I
Yep.
tried Strand for the last one.
Yep.
Shout out to Strand, but it just didn't fit
Yep. I
the
get you.
brand. But Club Live is really, they got everything I need out there.
Yeah,
The screen,
Nigerians
the
love
lights,
sections and
the sections,
Live has a lot
the
of
lights,
sections.
the
It makes
lights,
sense. Yeah.
they product. It's just something that
They built that
attracts.
club like a Miami club a
Yeah,
little
this
bit, with all
club,
the
yeah.
LCD screens, the lighting.
Live. I think
Yeah, yeah,
that's what he
yeah.
told me.
Looks
He's trying
good.
to
Looks good.
make it like so. That spot right there, that's the spot I'm using right now. But like you said, is looking out of state, or you didn't start out of state. I'm looking out of state. This is my start. I'm gonna put it out there. It's my starting process of taking that out of here. But it might not happen this year. It might happen next year. But like
Waiting
I
for
know you know for sure that it takes when it comes to moving to a different state.
There's a lot of challenges. moving to
Yeah,
another
that right
state
there. I'm
that people would not be aware. There's a lot of money. It's a lot of. Your brand has to be solid. 'Cause you're going somewhere where nobody.
They don't-
You know what I'm saying?
they don't know.
They gotta go to your page and be like, "Oh, this looks legit."
fun. Yeah.
You know what I mean? This looks fun. So yeah, tackling other states is very unique.
Nah, stay up. I think last year I spent the most money I've ever spent in my damn life.
Talk about it.
Ever.
Share it.
on average, what is it costing you to produce your events? I mean, I'm gonna be
one-
open about it. Like I'm gonna share it with y'all.
For Destination Piano, every event, at least, let's say average 20K. That's average. That's just in the
That's just
average.
That's not even the full budget.
No, that's
Yeah.
20K average. For the last 4 ones together, I'll say 20K average.
Ours is a little lower because we don't add an artist, so
Yeah.
we're between 10 to 15K per event if it's not outside. Outside, we talking 60,000.
Yeah, that's it.
Whoa.
That's it.
Yeah. Indoors, 10, 15,000 per event.
Yeah.
You see
So,
this?
so when y'all be like, "Oh, let me in for free," come on.
Yeah. Nah, a lot of people don't know that because
They don't. I
people
don't think.
got used to the fact that like my events when it's like no artists and stuff.
Yeah.
I don't mind because at the end of the day, the cost for that is what $3,000 to $5,000 for an event that is no artists, like small event. But this event, because I transitioned to the big event with artists and celebrities, people don't understand. They're still used to the fact like, oh, Alan let me in for this one.
Yeah, yeah.
Don't let me in, but nah, please listen.
I don't know. Like people are still going to pay for free now. Because I also, if you look at the,
Nah.
I mean, that doesn't happen for us really because
Yeah.
we're a ticketed event.
Yeah,
But I'm
yeah.
saying, Alan also does, DJ Greatness also does clubs and things
Exactly.
like that.
That
And
is
so
it.
all I'm going to say on his behalf, you want to support your creators. Like they're spending bread at these events. There's not a lot of people throwing them.
No.
Some of them are making a living off of it. I don't know if
Nah.
that's what he's doing, but some are. So, support them. They're giving you a time for you to have fun. I work all day.
Come
And you get an
out.
opportunity to have a good time,
I'm just like we said in the beginning, the niche part. I try to stay. My main thing is Afro beats. You know that,
Right.
but I do like little. I started an R&B party, like karaoke R&B party. That I actually enjoy it. People think I listen to R&B also. I listen to other stuff, not just Afro beat. Just so you guys know.
I'm trying to get.
Yeah, so it's like for people, there's people that go to my Afrobeat event that also like R&B, hip hop, all other stuff. So it's like me going to their Just Friends R&B karaoke event. They ain't like that much karaoke event out here, and that's one part. Shout out to Marie. She's official. She's part of AG events.
Oh.
She brought up the idea.
I had
I'm
it on the
like,
show before.
yeah, she brought up the idea. Let's do a karaoke. I'm like, sure. And then the first two people came out and actually sang, and I'm sitting there like,
Okay.
let's see what I can.
Can I
I
actually sing?
enjoy this, even though it's like like every event just don't start off and just
Kick
off.
on like that. It's a
It
gradual
takes time.
process.
This one is taking time.
Yeah.
I'm more focused. I'm gonna put more attention towards that this year. But for now, Destination Afro Piano is it's going places.
Yeah. So, for the both of you guys, have you guys ever had like a bad business day? A day whereby, or more, I shouldn't have even actually thrown this event out there. There's nothing, no matter how a brand can actually look so beautiful, there's always like, a landslide whereby you be like, oh, we shouldn't have thrown this. Is there, you guys ever had any challenge? Okay, let me say any challenges.
Yeah, there's so many challenges.
like-
I think for me, many challenges I've had, which have now gotten a lot better with the quality of venues we're using, is sometimes venues truly don't even want a bunch of black people in their space anyways,
at all.
right? So
Facts.
I personally feel a way when the guests are treated poorly from security or anything like that because it's a bad representation of you. So I've had challenges with venues not treating guests the way I would want them to be treated, if that's a good way to answer it. And then I've also had issues where no matter how much work we're putting in with the venue and helping them and bringing staff with them, they're not prepared for the amount of people we have, and the bar is slow as hell. And I know y'all tired of that. And so it's one of the real reasons I elected to like take the brand out of Providence too, because I wanted the guests to have a great experience. Like you shouldn't have to wait in a bar line for 10 minutes.
At all.
Right, but when you go to these other cities where they're more advanced and they constantly do mega concerts, and this is a cakewalk for them. But you know, Providence, we typically our comfortable size in Providence for events is like 400, 500 people.
Yeah. Whoa.
Once you get past that, the bar is like
It's tough.
struggling. And so I think that's one for me is because I actually care. I don't know if a lot of people know that about me. Like I actually care if you're having fun. Like if I threw events and they were packed every time, but everybody seemed miserable, I wouldn't do it anymore. Even if I was profiting.
Yeah.
For me, it's about like, are you coming out and enjoying? I think life is super stressful for people.
Right.
And if I could just be part of 3 hours of you turning up,
And
if I
happy.
could find you your wife or your husband, something to do in that, you know what I mean? I'm happy I did that for you.
Nah.
Yeah?
I need to find.
Relax.
So
now.
that's one of the challenges. It's one of the challenges. I think in the beginning also financially it was a challenge. Before I even had money to just be thrown at parties, there was a time when where the hell you gonna get $10,000 from? Whoa. You know what I'm saying? Like how? Now it's like, all right, I can do that. The brand is so big. You don't think about the finances anymore. But there was a time like 10,000, 20, what? What do you for a party?
It's wild.
You'll be like, what?
But now it's like, oh, that's just normal, right?
When I did my taxes this year, I'm like, I spent that much?
Bro,
At the time, what I'm doing, I'm like, I wasn't thinking of it like that. Just like, you just keep going up and up and up and up. But then I did my tax, I'm like, this is because I write everything down.
Yeah.
I'm looking at it, I'm like,
It
wait.
costs.
I put everything I spent last year together, and I'm looking at this like, yo, I could have bought a house, another house.
Whoa.
But like the question you asked, like about the Chinese now make you think about an event, you say, oh, I should never throw an event. I've had that in the beginning where I was like, oh, I should never throw an event. But lately, since the past 2 years, I've never like said, oh, I should never throw an event. Like I had problems with it. There's a lot of stuff that happened, but I never want to say like I should never, because at the end of the day, I learned something from that event.
Absolutely.
Right.
I learned from it. It's like it can go worse. I might not make the money back at the end of the day. One thing about my event is you will never know. Like I will never show you that I'm about to go home and not go.
Oh, take a L.
Yeah, you never know.
Financial
Because
L.
I'll make sure if I'm down at my event, what do I expect everybody else, everybody else in there to be like?
And a financial L is far different from an event L, right?
Yeah.
You can take a financial L, but the party was still amazing. And so you regroup and figure that out. I'd rather take a financial L, which is a private thing,
Exactly.
than an event L.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
If the event is everyone's having fun, that's one thing. If I can get a recap out of it, get pictures out of it, the next one, to me, is like, I'll get it. I'll get it back.
Yeah.
That was the mindset.
Yeah, I will get it back. And
It's the fun, it's the experience. It's
and
them
then-
going back home like, yo, greatness killed it, or this, I had a great time. Like,
imagine like I don't throw any Afrobeat event without ever again.
Right.
What we gonna do?
It's done. What are we gonna do?
People like the problem with like being a manager of a club, trying to find like promoters and stuff out here. Nobody's before. It used to be a lot of people that want to be part. That want to throw this. They ain't no more.
No, everybody. No more.
Nobody like this new generation is TikTok. They have
why
their,
do you think that?
they have their own
Let's
business.
touch on that's actually a pretty good topic.
Right.
Like,
Yeah.
what do you think is happening in the city currently now with nightlife? Like, if I had to only throw Yellow Cup in Providence, I'd probably quit.
Yep.
Not because I don't love it.
Right.
The city always shows love.
Love.
Shout out to Pride. It's always packed when they come. They have a good time. But I just think the consistency would be difficult here.
Wow, nice.
Yeah. It would be very difficult.
Yeah, to do that like 3 or 4 times in a year. Oof.
Yo, it's like we are the smallest state. I get it. I'll give Providence, Rhode Island. I'll give Rhode Island
Smallest
that.
thing with the biggest vibe.
Yeah.
We
I'll give
really
it.
got
Throw that
the
out
prettiest
there.
women. Shout out to y'all,
that's
though. I'm gonna
crazy.
give it to y'all.
Yeah, let's actually
Yeah,
do
like
that.
we at like I could give that excuse. Like if people ask like, oh, what's happening? I'll say we're the smallest state, but that's just me giving Rhode Island an excuse.
Yeah.
But really, one thing I noticed about Rhode Island throwing events is like people they like new things. When they get used to something, they don't. They just like
Fair enough. They like new venues, and we got 6. Like, what do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
We can't give you another venue.
We want us to go open the other one. Yeah, that's one thing I can say about
There's like
why
6 of them.
they don't come out. Is like they like new things. That's why when you create like that's why I noticed with my brand I have different like I don't know how to call it. Like I could call it parties, different type of parties, different themes, because I want to give some people new things to come out. When I'm trying to like what I talk tunes, you know tunes. I talk tunes like you seen what I was trying to do in Rhode Island, like in Providence. I'm trying to bring them something for them to come out to. Yeah. So like that's why I try to do every time. That's why I'm always
exactly.
It's like I can go to Boston. I have venues in Boston, Worcester. But it's like I live here. But why not make this place somewhere people out of state want to
make it known?
Fly to. That's my mission. But they make it hard. But I'm still here and I'm still pushing for it. But Rhode Island, one thing I would say about the reason why what it is right now, another reason, promoters.
Not only just promoters. I think
there's more reason. I'm not saying it's not only on them.
There's 2 reasons, and I think it's fair to touch upon it. I think the consumer themselves sometimes their expectations of having fun starts within. You have to actually go outside and want to have fun. I've been to events where the DJ is killing it sonically. Like I can hear it. I understand music. I've been at the DJ's going crazy sonically, but all they want to do is smoke hookah and blow it in the air.
Exactly.
That's not that fun.
Do you notice like
that's not that fun?
I've been noticing hookah is not really going down high here. I'm not getting hit with the fact like, oh, is that hookah? Is that hookah? Is that hookah? Thank
because
God.
It really kills the vibe, right?
I'm actually happy about that. I was talking about that yesterday.
And then, to defend the DJ too, I think, consumers need to be students of music as well, right? You can't just listen to 15 songs every day, and then when you go out, you're only enjoying the 15 songs.
Right.
That's not a realistic expectation of a party. The DJ, back in the days, DJs used to introduce you to music, introduce you to vibes. If you don't know it, it's cool. Like, you like the tempo. Can your body move to it? That's fine. He's introducing you. Put your phone on and say, Siri, what song is this? You know what I'm saying? So I think people need to be consumers of music. And walk out your house ready to have fun. Right? Exactly. Why would you go somewhere and the whole time you're miserable about every little thing that's going on? Like, just stay home.
When I fight, that's actually the fact. Like with the music situation, I blame DJs. I'm always blaming myself.
But it's not the DJs' fault all the time, right? Because they'll play some new music. I've seen it.
No.
And the crowd is like,
but I'm not blaming this all the time. This is what happened though. DJs, like I'm gonna put myself in a situation too because I had to open my eyes and see like, okay. We got to a point where we just playing hits.
Exactly.
We wasn't breaking music.
I was about to say that.
Every time, like lately, I've been thinking I've been sitting in my work truck. I just been thinking like, when I'm working my regular 9 to 5, like, what can I play at the next event I'm DJing? I haven't really been DJing a lot lately. You could probably catch me once, but summer's coming back, sun's back out, my buddy's back out. You can see me everywhere again. But
back outside.
DJ wise, we got to the point like we're just playing whatever it says top 100.
Yeah.
Like, I prefer, like, we had the promoters and the DJs are the people that make this nightlife. So if the DJ is playing just hits, we're not breaking no music, not playing no new music, we just fit into what they want.
It gets very repetitive.
They're going to get used to it.
Every event's doing that
They're going to expect it. So but now we're trying to come back out and trying to fix that.
Yep.
We just messed them up for a couple years now. But that's what, DJs, please, it's a mission, but let's get this back to what it needs to be. You're coming out to enjoy events, not to hear your top playlists.
Facts.
None of that.
I feel you guys.
And I think customer service is important too. Like some venues are just not good at it, right?
Exactly.
And so you're already curating a bad energy in a space. Like if a shorty come through and security wasn't nice to her, or like
that's gonna switch the mood of the night.
waiting mad long for a drink, or you charging $27 for 8 ounces, bro, you're already killing the vibe of the night.
And then sometimes one thing as a manager of a club, I've seen this a lot. What you said, the customer service, I try to preach that a lot at the Noir Lounge. Try to preach it a lot. Because one thing about it with the bottle, I told them all the time, like, you should be the first person they see when they walk in. Even they ain't even buying the bottle. just a face to talk to. Like, okay, it's customer service. You talk,
Exactly.
What do you need? Are you going? Do you need the table?
People should feel like they're entering your house when they walk in your establishment. That's how I feel about Yellow Cup Weekend. Like, I'll walk up to random people and just say what's up. They don't even know who I am because I don't.
So you guys have fine girls.
Nah, I talk to the fellas. Like, yo, what's up? Like,
the thing is that, like you said, like with the events, I will have probably 3 people just in there, like in the party. Because at the end of the day, I learned I can't do everything by myself.
absolutely not.
I cannot do it. I have my sister and Marie and Tony. Those 3 people, they take care. They make sure I'm the last. If you need something, I'm the last person that you. If you have to get to me, then yeah, this situation.
It's a problem. The situation is tough.
Yeah, I can't do it. But my sister, shout out to her and Marie. They deal with situation. We tried out. The last event was probably one of my favorite event. I ain't gonna lie. The last Destination Piano. King Promise. I didn't have to. I was, even see videos, I was just on top of the table.
Man was just there chilling. Like,
I'm just in my
this man is not bored out.
It's like I was just there, just minding my business.
That's the sign when you build your team properly.
Yeah, like
I'm to a point where I could not show up to Yellow Cup Weekend and it would run perfectly fine.
Wow.
Yeah. That's how big my team is. So shout out to them.
That's how, like, I ain't gonna lie, like, one thing, like people like, oh, I never want to copy of people. I don't copy of people, like just copy. I look at people like him. Shout out to Wes Nasty and them. I see what they're doing that works for them. I try to incorporate it with the Afrobeat crowd. I try to incorporate like his teams, all females.
Right.
My 2 people that are open with audition FMS is Blessing and Marie, females.
Shout out to black women, man. Y'all really the magic sauce for a lot of good things.
It's like it's not like I can't call it. I want to like it's copying. It's not copying, but it's not copying. It's like it's just seeing what works, make it work. I have guys on my team. It's different, but you just have to have people on your team that believe in the same thing you believe in.
Right, exactly.
They don't believe in it. They're just there for your bread to cut your money. It's done. You can't help. Like,
or if they're there to be talking to women.
Yeah, exactly. So it's like it doesn't really work like that.
They're not focused.
They're not. It's like I'm telling you, this last event, I was up there. I was on the table. I was in the table, just standing there. I'm just looking around like the door. It's a lot of problems I had with Destination Piano. I don't know. You went to Obi's house? September.
Yeah, because
I think you
Obi's house before that was kind of packed.
I don't know.
This was at Live PD.
Yeah, Live PD. I did.
Oh, which one was that with
Obi's
Tunes?
house?
Tunes, that was the one before.
Oh, okay, that's the one I was at.
The second, you didn't go to the second?
The second one was
That
Obi's house, right?
They only say
So
probably like
packed.
700 people showed up.
Nobody couldn't go in. At some point, I wanted to go in.
People had to
and I
leave.
can't go in no more. I
Really?
had to leave.
People couldn't get in.
I mean, I was
What's
late.
the capacity
I was late.
at live? Oh, because of the tables too.
Yeah,
I was late.
for capacity.
I was late.
But nah, it was so quick. But I learned a lot from that event because you looked how much people that was in there. You would think I just skyrocketed the profit. No, because the customer service
was great.
The door wasn't right, so you lose off stuff like that. You can't get people in easily. This time I brought my own security for this event, just to be there to fix the door, like just to get the door right. Because I know they have a lot going on. Their security alone, I have to bring you have to bring when you see something like you said, you fix it.
Yep.
So Destination OB's house was the craziest I ever seen. I was sitting there like,
Whoa.
but I was so mad because I was fixing so much.
Yep. I've
I
been
couldn't.
there,
I didn't
brother.
even enjoy the event.
I've been there,
I was
brother.
so mad. I almost had to fight somebody outside. But they was like it was to the point like it was that was the event. I was just like, yeah, I need to upgrade my team, upgrade everything. I added 2 new people to my team. Like they're not really out there like that, but your team, your customer service matters a lot when it comes to no customer service. People can't get into events.
It's done.
Where's the money?
Where's the money? You're done. You're losing. But
The event, everyone enjoyed it. Everyone was talking like, yeah, I'm like,
And I think for Providence in general, I would say venues have to focus more on the experience of people that are not VIP.
Yep.
facts.
If you do that, you would have a lot more successful
Sale.
venues. You would have repetitive customers. What we do in Providence a lot, I've noticed, is we focus on bottle sales, right?
Yeah.
And
VIP sales.
It's cool because you're making money off these bottles. These bottles are $40. You're charging $600, right? Easy math. You understand? But you know what I mean. But the people that don't have $600, the person that came with their last $30, if you give them a good time, they will repetitively keep coming. You know what I'm saying? And I think sometimes venues lose that because they're probably struggling too, and all they're focusing is on bottle sales.
Yeah, I also did that for this King Promise. I took out
Give them a dance floor,
this
bro.
section, I made a little
man,
dance.
like,
The next one, I'll make you dance even more bigger.
we
'cause
have to, bro.
This one
like,
showed me like, all right, because the thing about it is like when it comes to creating, is like you get worried like how it is right now. If everyone's like doing sections and stuff like that, people stop dancing. We talked about this already. So, but I was like, I just put sections everywhere. It's just there. You're with your people. But this one, I took out 3 sections. I opened up the dance for a little bit. People enjoy that. It was
and I think as a curator, there's sometimes you're gonna have to create the vibe, right?
Exactly.
So for Yellow Cup weekend, there has to be. We do this deliberately. Is mathematically 70% dance floor to the space.
Yep.
70. If you're gonna stand there, you're gonna stand there. But I'm not gonna have you watch people in sections. That's not this event. Other events, that's the vibe, right? But for this one, I want you guys together, and so that's what we do.
That's the perfect. Like every event is different.
Yes.
My crowd, trust me, is no, it's not my crowd. I just say Africans.
They want
to spend their money.
Right.
They
They just want to do that show off at that
They want
time.
to spend their money. So it's like every crowd is different. So it's kind of tough for me when I try to do like R&B night and do stuff like that. It's like,
You know the
this is,
turn off.
I know it, but my people come out, they still asking for what?
Yeah.
section.
Let's
But I think there's, like you said, there's a good common ground, and you're doing it where you have the section, but you're giving dance floor.
I'm trying
because I noticed at your events, a lot of the women they be dancing. They dance.
They dance. That's what it's like.
And you want to make it comfortable for them to dance.
So it's like now, that thing. Shout out to Club Live is very easy to move that
maneuver
place
stuff
around.
with the furniture.
Yeah, it's very easy, and they're very cool with that. This next one, you're gonna see that was middle.
Because I also think,
Open.
when you guys are doing Afro brunch, that was one of the fire things about it too. You had the sections, but you had dance floor.
So, yeah, it was open. Like there was sections, but it was open. That's
So
like,
people that came from out of state, they just
in the
had to
middle.
turn up. Yeah.
So, like back to what we're saying right now about the whole thing is now I notice, like, me partying back then, and I remember back then in Nigeria, back then when you want to get into a parties, because me, I had to grow up early. I don't know why I'm just rushing. I like 16, 17. I want to start going to parties where about 21 people are going. You know what I'm saying?
I want to say it. Continue.
Sometimes when I want to be early to go to say where, bro. You know what I'm saying? I see how the parties out there is, and I see, the maturity of now our party is right here, and I see the party culture right now that people are no more like. People are going to parties not to literally have fun no more. People just want to blow hookah. Like you said, people just want to, people are not themselves. Because the party I know there is everybody is dancing.
There's 2 reasons to that, though, that I believe.
You know what
this
I'm
is
saying?
my theory. One, everybody's on camera. So you're self-conscious.
Whoa.
So you're self-conscious
To
of
the
being recorded. Like, every corner you look, someone has a phone out.
Yeah.
To make your event blow, you also have to record it. Because the old methods don't work. So you have to show everybody having fun.
Yeah.
So now people are always worried about being recorded. Some people are doing things that they shouldn't be doing. Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah, we go to exactly.
They don't want to be on camera.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? We're pretty cool about it. Somebody would DM us and say, yo, take that down. And we take it down for them. But that's why. And then another reason, sonically, the music has changed, right? I think after COVID, the music was more mellow. Sonically, it was to smoke hookah. It wasn't to that. If you think about music from 2010, sonically, it was made for you to dance.
Right.
This music is not that. So you can't ask people to dance to music that sonically is not made for dancing. I'm not a DJ, but it makes sense. Right?
It makes facts.
So the music is not even made. How many times you gonna dance to shake that ass, ho? Like, what you gonna do to that? What are you
One
gonna
thing
do?
people don't understand, like when I like me, I play everything. So when I get to that twerking situation, right?
fun, but-
it's fun, but I cannot stay here too long. I can't. I will, like some DJs probably
You gotta
can
go.
down south over it, but here it's like, all right, I'll give you 8 songs, and I'm out of there because it's like now, yo, it's very tough being a DJ. Shout out to you guys.
Nah, it is.
I've been
It's
doing
very
it for. It's about to be 10 years doing this.
That's a dick.
And y'all can only play what music is being developed.
Yes,
see what I'm
I
saying?
can't go make my think of that. I have my own artists. We can go make our
So
own.
now you'll see a lot of events doing Y2K. They'll be doing this because this is the sonically sounding music that's fun.
right now a lot of R&B parties are out there.
Because sonically, it's fun.
It's fun.
Right?
Yo, I was at Slow Motion.
Yep.
I was just there, just in the back, just chilling, just like
Calm vibes.
just come vibes. I ain't have to worry. I love R&B music because I think the Afrobeat is like pretty much R&B in a way.
Right.
So it's like at that event, I was there just like chilling, just vibing, just listening to the music.
Yep.
It was Snacks was DJing and Best Superior. I was just there, just chilling, just listening. Like this vibes. You can't expect the same thing at every event.
No.
Running or being the manager of a club, I learned we try to do a different thing. Stuff don't work. With Allen, sun is coming back out. Please come back out.
Exactly.
The sun is back. Come back.
I think it's also important for brands. This is a difficult one. And I just want to share this with y'all is develop your sound, develop your brand, right? There's plenty of people that love Yellow Cup Weekend. There's plenty of people that probably hate it, right?
Because it's not meant for them.
But if we kept flopping back and forth to appease everyone, you wouldn't have a sound and you lose your customer base. So
Right,
I
that's
think
fact.
when you're developing a brand, pick a sound that works for the
you.
majority of the people that attend and stick to that. So they understand what they're going to.
That's
if you
facts.
see a bunch of people super happy with hip hop today and you play 2 hours of hip hop and then next time you see the Afrobeat boys coming out and you're like, I'm gonna play 2
Loudest
hours
in
of
the room.
Afrobeat, right? You're always DJing for the
for
loudest in the room.
everybody. Yeah,
And your
it's-
brand is gonna fumble.
Not know what you don't know. You don't have no purpose for
No,
your
you
event.
have no direction.
You have
right?
no direction.
So
the
I
right
always
way.
get happy when someone says, "Yo, I don't fuck with Yellow Cup." I'm like, perfect. You won't come
not-
no
it's
more.
not meant for
Then
you.
someone else will be like, "Yo, I love
love
that
it.
shit."
It's-
Now imagine I get a room of 1,000 people that say I love that shit.
That's when you
It's
have
an amazing
That's when
time.
you have viral clips.
That's when it's fun. You
That's
know what I'm
when you
saying?
have
So I
viral
think
clips.
it's important for
To
people
stick with what you know. That's why
develop
for
your
me,
sound. One, I would say, and then two, know your core demographic. I can
Yep.
walk up to people most of the times that throw events and ask them, "What's the age of the people that come to your party? Where are they from?" And they don't
You
know.
don't know
Whoa.
And so, how can you serve someone like any business if you don't know your core
where
demographic?
everyone's coming from.
Get the math, man. There's an application that I use for events. It's called Hive, hive.co. This teaches you the demographic of the people that buy tickets and shit, man.
yeah.
So you'll know their age. Sometimes you even know their income.
You know where they're
You'll know
coming
a
from.
bunch of things, right? And so now you can cater to
your
this
crowd.
audience. You know what I mean? For us is like our audience is 25 to 33, 65% of our attendees. Obviously, there's outliers, but
Yeah.
now I know sonically what music should be
Exactly.
played.
Play it, you know
Because
exactly.
I know the age
Yeah,
that's
yeah,
going.
yeah,
exactly.
Right?
I see what you guys
You know what I'm saying? So I think it's important for people to like figure out your demographic.
Now that's one thing I like about Eventbrite. It's not. This is why I still use right now Eventbrite, but someone told me about Book It.
Book it.
Yeah, they told
We
me
use
about it.
Universal. Universal's another ticketing app that we
Yeah.
use, but there's a couple good out there.
Oh, at least ticketing apps, right?
Yeah.
So I'm thinking about looking into Book It.
Book It,
'cause
okay.
I heard it's a Nigerian owned.
Okay.
Oh,
Nigerian
yeah.
owned. So I'm like,
I think it's important when you like look at these apps. Some of them just make sure they're able to like also help you market.
yeah, that's
You know what I mean? Like, what is their core audience
Audience,
looking like?
yeah, that's
you know
what they
I
told
mean?
us.
'Cause it's tough sometimes. So if you have a platform
And these
that can be used to help you, like people see your event, then it's
use
cool.
it, and then like that's another part of event creation that people don't know.
Marketing. Oh my god.
Marketing.
I don't sleep
And I see
sometimes.
you.
bro.
You do good at that. You do good at the ball
This
guy.
guy right
The
here.
ball guy, dude. You guys
No, this
do
guy
an
right here.
amazing
Listen,
job. Especially, nah, come
I'm
on.
not. Listen, I'm very good with technology. I can do something, but when it comes to like actually, I don't know how to explain it. I don't know exactly what to use. Like I can create. I know how to use Photoshop, all this stuff.
Yeah.
But actually, like getting exactly what I want, like it's like I can't. Someone can tell me like I can do it, but for me to actually sit there and like try
Just
to
think
put
about
it,
it like, all right,
I'm
cool.
still working on that. Hell,
Appreciate you, man.
Damn, sit down.
This guy.
Oh, so you do the.
I'm the
Yeah.
marketing.
designing,
The designing.
everything.
Yeah,
don't
yeah,
know
yeah.
that.
Yep. Design,
Yeah.
I designed that box.
Nah, come on.
Yeah,
Design the box.
No,
Yeah,
I feel like this
This
is
guy.
this is a very dope box for
This
like.
is-
Thank you, man.
Come on, this is dope. Let's
you,
just
bro.
give it down because if you like a layman, like I'm just coming to this city and you just give me this, I'll be like,
what
this one a big one, dude. You get me, like, you know.
It's like,
nah,
yo, it's like that's
big
people
ups,
understand. So people hire people to do stuff. You
Right.
can do that both. One thing I try to teach my technology, I can teach myself how to edit videos, all this shit. But it's just about actually creative
Creative direction.
direction about
Yep.
it. It's like I'm trying. I be on TikTok all the time watching everything. I can put something together and like replicate something else.
Right.
But it's just about actually. But it's the thing about internet is like there's so much shit out there that is like time for you to try to take something different somebody ain't done.
You know, interesting. Like the most creative. I've always been creative. Like my house was super creative. My mom, super creative. I had clothing lines.
Then
My
runs in
sister
the
has
family.
business. My sister has a business. She's a dentist. Like we just been creative people. So that's one piece of me that will transfer to anything.
Exactly.
Right? It just happened to be used for Yellow Cup. And so when I realized that, I made sure I built a team that all I have to do is focus on this now.
Okay.
Right. So I'm the creative director of Yellow Cup.
everything.
Everything else is ran by everybody else currently.
Yeah.
So that I can focus on these particular things. I also do like interior design. That's some of the things that I've taken and put into.
You do fashion too?
I used to have a clothing line called Mujo 6.
This
Then I
guy
went
is-
to Nigeria. I was building a factory and they was just robbing me.
Oh my
Then I
God.
quit. And I was like, all right, just go and take it.
You are tapping into everything.
Yeah, nah. That's what I'm saying.
tapping
Like,
into everything.
that's the thing about it. Like that's why like a lot of creators gotta event creators gotta understand like if you can't do it, I need somebody to do it.
Yeah.
That's like if you can do it, it's like I'm doing my best with my marketing, the best I can, but I know I can do way more. But it's just like budget wise, you gotta pick and you gotta like we're Nigerian. We're gonna try to figure it out.
Oh my God.
How we can figure it out.
me about
But
And you know what makes marketing difficult now is the amount of data and information consumers are like consuming every day. Like in the course of 15 minutes on your phone, you've probably seen 60 ads or some other creator's work.
Right.
To
Yep.
keep someone's attention is very difficult.
tough.
Very difficult.
So you have to find unique ways in marketing to keep people's attention.
Passion.
One of my ways is color, right?
Right.
It's like when you see yellow, your brain probably thinks of Yellow Cup weekend at this point.
Automatically.
Just because we've done it so much
Yeah.
in your face. When you see this cup, you probably think of Yellow Cup, right?
Yeah.
I think you have to find unique ways to kind of be on top of mind. Because
be
there's
the-
too much
way too-
information.
Yo, I be telling like
My
artists.
boy who's
like,
on the back right now, he's been
Yeah.
on Instagram the whole time,
yo,
not
I
even
be
listening.
like you just said, all the vibes. Imagine trying to you try to like marketing events, cool. Marketing the artist.
yeah.
Marketing the MC.
Right.
Shout out to OTB.
Yeah.
And my boy Wonka, I'm a DJ like me. But imagine trying to market yourself as a DJ. Market your event brands and also market a club.
Whoa.
At the same time.
That's a tough one.
It's like you really need to get a marketing department.
Yeah,
like it's the
exactly.
only real
That's what-
way.
that's what I'm- yeah, that's what I'm
You know
building
what
right now. That's what I'm
It's
building
the
right
only
now.
real way.
I'm building that right now. I'm paying people monthly right now to try
Yeah.
to get this. And another thing is like all this. I have videos, camera guys everywhere, right? Like they're doing this stuff, but I sit back after them and looking at everything they send me. I'm like,
Like, what is this?
it's like,
Especially when you're at the event. You're
and
like,
I know what I saw.
You're like, this is what you collected from the party that I was at?
I'm
Did
like,
I just
are you
spend
okay?
15,000 to throw?
Are you
This
good?
is your
And I'm
highlight?
and I'm trying to, and I try to tell. Shout out to my team. I love you guys.
Yeah.
Trust me, I love you guys. But it's just I think a lot. I overthink stuff. That's just
Yeah.
my situation. But I sit back. I'm like, I can't do nothing
With
with
that.
some of this stuff. Like,
Oh my
you got this.
goodness.
Like, I have people getting actually like phones because we have cameras. They're 4K.
Right.
So
Exactly.
I
That's
have people
way
getting
better.
videos. Get this video, send it to me. I have a camera guy that's going to do his job.
Yep.
Let me get footage where I can post on TikTok where it just goes viral. Like
Right,
people just
exactly.
follow it. Like it's like I look at all this everybody sent me. I'm like, and I try to tell them before events. Like one, I'm gonna give you guys again right now. One thing, when you record something, please record it more than 4 seconds. Record it a little bit longer.
A little
I'll
bit after,
cut
yeah.
it. You might just miss something I actually need.
Absolutely.
Exactly.
Yeah, keep that joint rolling.
Yeah, just keep it rolling. I'll go back. I'll look at it. I'll call it. But like I've seen, but it's like only a few people understand what
Right,
they're cast.
right, exactly.
If I have the phone in my hand, I know as a DJ, I know what.
But that's
is
the
about to-
thing too. So like even the
You
people
can't
that you
teach
have
that.
capturing, they got to be people that enjoy parties.
Exactly.
Because you hear a certain tempo, you know what's about to happen. I hear a certain beat, I'm like, she about to shake her ass.
Exactly.
Bow.
That moment.
I had DJ drop. I had DJ drop in transition.
You already know.
Bow. They about to go crazy.
Exactly.
But that's,
Right,
that's how you
right.
can't teach people. It's just
Right.
something
Yeah.
you gotta know.
It's natural,
But,
you know?
But it's not saying you can't find people out here that just people don't have the same background as you. That's one thing. They don't. It's like I'm a DJ, I have all this. Even before I became a DJ, I went to house parties. I knew just listening, I know a DJ is about to drop a certain song, like to go find the girl you about to dance with next. But that was before I became a DJ. That's just saying
Right.
that. You just gotta be music. You just gotta love music.
Gotta be music
You gotta
inclined.
incline, yo.
Absolutely.
So it's like So it's like it's tough. Like I'm gonna go back to this promoter situation out here because I'm trying to get Providence to where it needs to get to. So I'm gonna say it. So you guys, if you guys watching this, please let's make Providence fun again.
Yeah, exactly.
That's really what I want to say. I get it. That's some people live off the money when they forget every weekly event.
I think the economy's tough right now too.
It's tough.
You know what I'm saying? So if someone's gonna come up, they want to have a good time, and if you can't assure them a good time, they're not gonna
They're
come
gonna
up.
stay home. That's when everyone.
And we've been like oversaturating the game. There's some people that do a great job, and there's some people that do a poor job. When you do a poor job, it has an effect on the people doing a good job. So it's like collectively, everybody, promoters, event
DJs.
creators, venues, everybody needs to step up their game. Consumers, like everybody needs to go out
Everybody.
with the
Everybody needs to
same
go-
mission of having fun. Some people's mission in this thing is to make money. Like y'all gotta like leave the game. Like that's a sub part of enjoying a party in a club is that you're gonna make money if you do it properly.
All right.
But if you're leading with just making money, you're giving everybody poor events.
If I have
man.
to, every time I come to an event and it's just like,
Damn.
okay,
Okay. Is this it?
if I like, I get it. Weekly is tough. I'm not gonna lie, it's
Nah, it's
tough.
difficult.
It's difficult, but try at least once a month to make it a little bit different. Like a little bit. This is the problem I have right now. Me and you haven't sat down and talked in a long time, but Providence right now is tough when it comes to events. Weeks like going out to clubs. It's tough. It's actually affecting everywhere. Right. Every event, like everybody. I don't care what owner, what promoter, is affecting everybody, and it's everybody's fault. I'm just gonna consumers, promoters, venue. But
do you think Providence might have to explore like some cities where venues are free for weekly things, and
to get the percentage,
everybody just does a shared percentage on the bar? I mean, that's a business strategy that may work.
It was working. It was working, and then we're going away from that after COVID.
Okay.
After COVID, the start. That's what it was. It was like free events. Everyone got used to that. Now it's like you're getting the same event for free. Now it's like
Now
you
you gotta
gotta pay for it, but it's still the same thing I was getting when I was getting it for free.
Exactly.
Nobody ever.
Still the same thing.
You want to charge people now?
Yeah.
Upgrade what you're doing.
I see what you're saying.
Absolutely upgrade what you're doing.
Like I get it. There's not a lot of DJs out here. Bring another DJ from out of state. I know there's more money. Bring somebody from out of state that have a different type of vibe. Your crowd is. They want to be like, oh wow, there's a lot of great DJs out of state. I'm a DJ myself. I shouldn't be saying bring out DJs.
But do you think consumers appreciate it though? Because I've seen sometimes a new DJ come from another city.
They can't.
And they can't appreciate it.
They can't appreciate it because what we set, the trend we set out here, we're used to the same DJs every weekend. So you used to, when you get used to something, I hate change.
Right.
You really?
I had to learn to like.
Okay.
I really, as a tourist, I hate change, and I know myself. I've seen it every time but within my age and this running our event brands and stuff, I learned like change is supposed to happen.
Absolutely,
it's supposed to happen. So I learned that. But some people, they don't like change. They want to. They like the playlist situation. They want to hear a playlist. So your DJ, your favorite DJ, you heard him all the time. Like he's going crazy. Then a DJ come out of nowhere like
with some new stuff.
You're gonna be like,
and you're like, yo, he's whack, and it's like, nah, he's nice. Actually,
exactly.
He's actually nice. I don't know what you're listening
that's
to.
what it used to in Providence. In Boston, you go to Boston, Boston's out. People go out to go out.
Yep.
They just be. You see when I go to the
I feel like out there it's different, man.
See,
it's different.
He's used to what he's used to.
Nah, it's different because I've gone out there to party before.
It's not what
It's a different vibe.
It's not what you.
It's more like not really like. I did go say, all right, let me just.
It's not like
their
that.
own thing is more of like they're not. They're there to party, but not direct.
They're commercial.
Exactly.
Commercial. But that's what they said. Different. Like I said, Boston people go out to this party. Providence, people go to the same spot. People that live in Providence or they go around, they go to the same spots every time.
I think it's also fair to say that, in a city with no tourism, you end up only seeing the same people
all the
every time.
Where when you're in a larger city, you're seeing random people. It does change the energy.
Exactly.
We have people out of state coming now.
Not often.
Not often. It's even less now.
At some point, Boston people started coming. Massive, said, big masses.
Now they come now. They
come out.
I'm not gonna lie.
But think about other cities, like on a weekend, if you went out, you might see somebody from North Carolina.
In Boston,
different people.
my events, I'm not gonna lie, I would say 60%, 70%. They're not from Rhode Island.
They're from Boston.
They're from Mass. Worcester. I seen Somerset. I ever seen somebody from
Even
Connecticut.
down to Lane.
Yeah, I seen Connecticut. I seen somebody from New York. I'm like,
Yeah.
it's like, but most of the people, like, if I look at the, because I, like you see, I always look at the shit after that convention.
Yep.
It's people from out of state. It's not Rhode Island. Because I think the Afrobeat, well, Africans, there's more Africans in Mass than up there.
Right.
So they're going to travel. Now, the vibe I create, my team create, is not what you're going to get in
Right.
Boston.
Absolutely.
Exactly.
And that's why I'm winning right now. 'Cause I created a vibe that when you come here, you're going to feel like
Yeah, exactly.
Houston?
Yeah.
you're in DC or you're in Nigeria.
That's
the vibe. You gotta, like you said, you gotta create a vibe. Right? That's the vibe I'm able to create out here, and I'm gonna keep creating that vibe until somebody comes and creates some other vibe that's better
Big,
than one.
big love to all the creators. Big
Bruh,
love to
big
y'all
love to
doing it.
everybody.
Like the city needs it. And
We
just
need
keep it up, man.
So
Yes.
let us go through a little bit dilemma before we actually round up the show because we're running out of time. So I'll read a dilemma. So guys, be real. And in this podcast, we have to be real, you know. Obviously,
Yeah.
we've been sharing a lot of tips. And
Yeah.
for new people who want to start, event planning or whatever, you guys got a whole lot of, game from these two people. Just want to say these are the two faces of what's making your city beautiful right now when it comes to party. I'll arguably say if these people are not throwing party at least a year, you guys will feel it. Yellow Cup is not throwing a party a year, you guys will feel it. I'm not saying because they are here. Because I know it is. Because Yellow Cup actually runs they do it like spring, you guys do spring, summer, winter.
Yeah, we do all season.
All
now.
season.
Yeah.
And it's same to AG event too. Like back to back, AG has actually brought faces into the city.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
I've
But
tried.
let's now big ups to you guys. I'm proud of you guys. I'm never gonna lie to you.
Appreciate it.
So let us read this dilemma. This dilemma, we're talking about it in my sitting room. And I was like, all right, cool. I'm going to just bring it to the pod. So this dilemma, it has happened in every of your parties before. I know it has happened in your parties, it has happened in your party, you know what I'm saying? But it's something what we can both all relate to. So I'm going to read it out. You are at a party and you eat off with someone really charming. The vibe is electric. Yeah. And you both laughing and flirting like crazy. Just when you think it's going somewhere, your best friend pulls up as I tell you, that this person has a reputation for being a player. Now you're in a tough spot. Do you take the risk and go for it? Or do you listen to your friend's warning and back off? What will you guys do?
Shit, I used to be the one they would give the warning to about. So it's not true, but people just be chatting.
I know where this is going, bro.
People be chatting, man. I don't know. I'm gonna find out myself.
Back then, right? Somebody comes and tell me like, oh, I'm talking to a girl, like they see me like, is it my like closest friend or just a random dude came up to me?
Just let me see someone close. So some acquaintances that you actually see.
Nah, I know, like I dap up and stuff.
Yeah.
They come up to me and say like, this girl da 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 da. I would take the advice, but at the end of the day, I don't know what my intentions with this girl
It depends on the mission, man.
Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, I don't know what my intention is. It's like I might just for the night
You know
or
what I'm
for
saying?
the. It depends.
Don't you guys feel like that information can actually be useful? Like, hey,
Oh, it's very useful.
She would probably want to use it for butter, so be careful. You know what I'm saying?
No, that's very useful information. I'll put in my head, but at the end of the day, it depends on my, like you said, mission.
Yeah,
What
you want to do?
Yeah, it depends. Like if I'm looking for a wife, I'll probably listen to you. If somebody,
I don't talk to women at Yellow Cup anyway. I swear to God. At other events, yeah,
are
probably.
you talking about events or just my events?
At my joint, I'm
Events,
not.
I'm sure.
I'm not chatting.
Oh, my events, you already saw my in the videos. I'm standing on the table,
I'm
standing
not
in the chair,
chatting, bro.
and the
It's all
stage
business for
is
me, bro.
business. I'm not like
Let me read the second one real quick. So you're at an epic party, and you meet someone who's totally your type, and you start flirting, and it's going great. But then you find out they're actually the siblings of your best friend. Now you're faced with a dilemma. Do you pursue this potential
Type of
romance?
nonsense. If this was my best friend, I would know this
I would
sibling,
know
bro.
that's it.
No, it can happen actually.
Nah,
It
it
actually
can't.
happened before.
If
happened
it's
to
your
me before.
best friend,
best friend or just your close
Let's
friend.
say your close friend.
okay.
Don't
I'm
let
like,
me-
best friend, I know your siblings.
I
bro.
know your
Your
siblings to one of your
They
days.
family. They been at my crib.
But it's like I can't say close friend. My close friend, I know their whole family. If you're that close to me,
Yeah, I know your fam, bro.
So let's say a friend.
Right.
Just a friend.
Like a friend. Let's do
A
don't
friend,
let me
like,
use the word best friend.
let's say people you just meet
I'll
at
see it
parties.
around. Yeah.
And that's it.
Do you pursue this potential romance or risk your friendship, or do you?
Oh, I'm pursuing.
you keep it
Absolutely.
platonic.
I'm pursuing.
If it's like the vibe
If
is,
it's an adult woman,
Exactly.
I'm a grown person. She's a grown
if
person.
the vibe is there, if you got a problem with it, tell me, and then we'll talk about it.
Right.
That's it.
All right, let me read this last one to you, right? So I just want to know what you guys feel. So you're at a party. There's this super cute person across the room who's making eye contact with
Oh,
you.
I love when
This
ladies. I
one
love when y'all
happens-
do that.
I love it. I don't know, maybe it's just for you to
captivating.
notice me because
You gotta look like this.
especially-
Captivating, bro.
Yeah, because most of the time, when I step into to like parties and I want to look at the room, I want to make sure I want to see the one making the eye contact. It's the one that's making the close eye contact I walk to. But let me read this
Yo,
real
free
quick.
games, ladies. If you like a gentleman and you don't want to go talk to him, just give him the eyes. Just look. I probably already know.
But that's
that
the
stuff.
thing, bro. I can't blue screw my head to it. If sometimes girls give you like that mean look, like,
Nah, if they give you the look, you know to go say something.
bro, let me read this. So you finally muster up the courage to go over and chat, but just as you're about to introduce yourself, your ex walks in.
Yeah.
Now you're stuck deciding: do you keep flirting with this new person, or risk your ex seeing you, or do you play it cool and avoid the situation?
Why would I care if
altogether?
my ex see me?
That's
though?
my ex.
What do you do? Have you guys ever had a situation whereby now it's this ex problem? Now we have to shut the
Nah,
party down.
my exes really be my exes though. Like, there's no back and forth.
Ex to ex.
There's no back and forth with me.
Crazy ex, like, oh shit,
It don't
I'm
matter.
not going past this.
You ain't with me,
I want to
bro.
fuck you up in this party.
Nah, God forbid.
Thank God I never.
know my Jack.
Thank God I never. Exactly. Thank God I never attracted.
I don't got
somebody
that
like
type of life, bro.
bro.
But
Ex to ex.
back to what I'm saying, I feel like you guys actually do the best when it comes to throwing party, Yellow Cup. Now I have a change of mind of what Yellow Cup is. Now, because me, I used to think it's like, hey, American people's kind of party. Now
gotta buy
I know
a
now
ticket
it's
to Yellow Cup, you
yeah,
gotta
hell
buy
yeah. I'm buying the next ticket to Yellow Cup. Now I'm going to Yellow Cup fully. I'll be the first person in the venue. I won't be late.
Oh yeah,
You know what I'm
April
saying?
5th.
April 1st, slow
April-
motion.
April 1st, slow
all
motion.
R&B.
R&B, so-
Foxwood.
Yeah,
Shrine.
we'll do that. We'll
Shrine.
do that.
Saying,
Now, arguably, do you guys agree you guys are the top dogs in the city throwing the best party?
I don't think I'm a top dog. I think there's a multitude of people that do
this.
great events.
Is there a very healthy competition though?
All right.
No,
Listen,
not for me.
I have no competition. I'm the only person doing it in Rhode Island. Yeah.
Shout out to another brand that I think is super dope.
Shout out.
Yeah, well, mine.
Stay Silent. I think
Yeah.
they're super dope. They've been giving vibes to the city forever.
Oh, yeah,
They're the
Day
people that
Trill.
do day trill, do everything. Like
That's
you
it.
never like.
That's his. Yeah, that's his.
You know what I'm saying? Like
yeah.
everybody that does events, I think they're all in their own lane and they do an amazing job if they're good at it.
Yeah.
My beef is with the people that suck. So
Facts.
you're like, I'm so excited when people have amazing events because what it does for your city is people enjoy going out in your city.
And they want to come here.
And they want to come here. They're like, damn, that was
That's
fun.
why I think the summer
it gives
be what it
motivation.
is.
If Alan's doing a fire event, and they just had a great time, they're turned up. They're like, oh, yo, what's popping in Providence?
Yeah.
Now if they go to an event and it's lame, and now
They're
you're just
like,
like, I'm not fucking with Providence. I'm not fucking with this. I'm not
That's
fucking with
true.
that.
It keeps the debt to the city. It's not Providence. The party
Right,
right, now.
So when you talk about Houston, like think of somewhere like Houston, people say Houston's lit. They don't say one particular club.
right,
You just say,
Right?
There's multiple clubs.
Something happened in your brain where you think that city's lit. So it makes sense if you're able to have as a city everything popping. So shout out to everybody that's doing dope events.
Yeah.
The people that's not like step it up. It helps.
Fix it.
It helps.
On my end with the Afro beats, Rhode Island. Let's talk about Rhode Island. There's no competition because there's nobody.
He's the only one. Yeah.
So there's no competition.
There's no.
Are there any other Afrobeat promoters here?
If you know, let me know.
You heard that?
Nah, it's never like John Topic. I'm not. I'm. Not
No, it's
cocky.
fine, man.
It's just fact.
Me,
It's like,
I'm a
that's
person
why-
that will push it. Like,
Nah, that's what I said at the beginning. I said if I stop doing Afrobeat events out here, what you gonna do?
Exactly. Facts.
All we
'Cause
got
it's-
is Boston.
Is that?
That's it.
Yes, I said Rhode Island.
I don't really
amazing,
think-
amazing
Nah, listen,
Afrobeat
listen,
scene in
listen.
Boston.
The thing about it is that the what? Listen, we said talked about it earlier. Boston vibe when it comes to Afrobeat is different from what we do out here.
Oh yeah, facts.
They're not only West African. That's why.
Yeah, they're
I think,
all okay,
I think in
That's the
Providence we're
difference.
primarily
Bro,
West
West
African.
They're East. There's a lot of East
Makes more
African.
sense.
They
people
they
out there.
play. They're playing it all in
Yeah.
Boston because they have a lot of
Is
East Africa. They have a lot of students. East Africa, you're like,
But one thing I'm gonna say for the Boston DJs, I already said it to you guys too. You already know what I'm gonna say. Please, let's do it right. Cause I don't want to go to a state like I haven't gone to Boston this year. I haven't. My people around me know. Like when I go to Boston, I don't really have as much fun DJing there.
Right.
It's
Why?
Afrobeats.
Why though?
Because what the DJs out there created, they play mostly mainstream
Mainstream.
Afrobeats. It's like, so when I can do that.
Okay, that makes
I
sense.
can do that.
Yep,
But
yep.
it's like, I want to be able to play stuff that will keep you moving in a way that you're like losing your mind.
Yep.
But I can't because you're used to what he's playing and what he plays.
Right.
There's 3 of you, no, 4 of you guys out there. It's like,
Everybody's used to their transition. Everybody knows what they're playing.
yeah,
Everybody
it's
can
like,
predict what they're playing next.
they're great DJs. Not to play about it, but just like, yo, when I had a DJ come out there, please, like, let's get it to where, like, I can't drop the song that Davido just dropped yesterday. Like, right now, like, oh, be there still.
So is that like again? I was
Is it
mentioning this. I
DJs?
don't think it's necessarily the DJ's fault. I think it's the consumer because if they're not learning music like on a higher level,
We're
what
supposed-
happens is
Nah.
the DJ looks in the crowd
And he
there's
gets-
no vibes,
Introduce
bro.
them to it, though.
Yeah, but
You have
listen,
to introduce
That's
them
what
to
we
it.
said, but until
not
you're
happening.
throwing an event and DJing it,
You
and
can't
you
say
see
shit.
people not responding to 4 fire
You
songs
can't
back
say-
to back,
you can't
you're
say
gonna
that.
go play. If
ones
I
they
tell
know,
you,
you
say
say
I love
No, but
you.
listen, no.
Like, bro.
I use Be Still There as an example.
Yep.
Cause that song, you don't have to know the song
You should
to move to it.
to move to it. Yeah.
But if I don't have it ring off in Boston this weekend, at least like 5 times, there's a problem with the DJs.
Yeah.
Because out here tonight, I'm about to play like 5 times tonight.
It's already set.
It's already set in my mind. Like, I'm already sitting there. Like when I hear a song, I'm like, wow.
We got to be students of music.
Yeah,
the
it's
consumers
like-
and the DJs.
Yeah, like, but it's like I said, consumers. I blame them also, but it's mostly DJ. If a DJ is not used to being creative,
Yeah.
with your set, and you can blend out a fire song with it, where there's still, because
Yeah.
you heard the song, right?
Yeah,
I know
yeah,
you heard
it's
it.
fire.
You know that. Imagine hearing that after like a song that you already know already.
Yeah,
It's-
you just
mix
keeping
it,
that
you
energy
keep
up.
moving.
Yep.
Yeah.
They ain't gonna know. They're gonna be like,
down.
Yo,
that's
what
what
is
you-
this?
Yeah.
Yo.
So, but they don't really do that because I've sat in Boston event fight DJ. I sat there just listening to what they're playing. It's like, I sit on top 100. I sit on top 100, top 100. I seen that. Where is the? Cause somebody actually came up to me like, somebody hit us up after the last Afro brunch, Mezzo.
Yep.
They hit up Wonka. They was like, pretty much telling us they're from Mass. They pretty much telling us to be in a bubble, like all the underground songs you got to play. They call it underground songs,
Yep.
new songs. They got to play, and people are not really. tuned to. But I'm like,
There's 2 truths to that.
there's 2 shit. Yeah, but to the way the song
Yeah.
was, it was talking about me. I'm like, the way I play that song.
Yeah.
There's a video I posted it on TikTok. People are like loving the transition.
What song was it?
It was I did a transition where I Will Care by Davido and I think it was Cast. I did
Okay.
transition.
Oh, Cast,
I
yeah,
have it
yeah.
on. And you talking about that transition that people are loving online. They see it. The people that actually understand
Yeah.
But I Will Care wasn't like people we know it like people that listen, but
Right.
people that they don't listen, but it's like it was still a beat that I can still transition with Cast. You know Cast.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
You
Yep.
Everybody
know,
knows it.
you don't know the other
The rave
song.
of the moment.
And he's telling him like I'm like, wait,
Hey, some people
this is
just
not
can't
Mass.
listen to, dog.
Yeah, I was like, this is not Mass. I didn't get mad about it. I understand their part. I understand my part, but this is not Mass. This is what you come out here, come and enjoy. Nobody else said anything.
Yeah.
One dude, but I guess it used to be an old DJ or something. So
And
I'm
you gotta
like,
look at it
yo,
like
old
this
heads,
too.
man.
Even for you,
Yeah.
DJing is an art. Sometimes when you create art, it may not be received the way you want it to be received, and that's okay. It's still your art. You know what I mean?
Still like-
your art is not for everybody, but there's gonna be some people that appreciate that
Yeah,
art, and that's the people you want to come to the event. So like,
Exactly.
hopefully he don't come back, and so you get more of people that enjoy
I'm
your
like,
art. You know what I mean?
Everybody that was with you,
Yeah.
it was. I think it was Ghanaian.
Okay.
I had to hit up a Ghanaian from out here that was at the event. I'm like, how do you feel about the event? Like with the music and what, like all the DJs.
Yeah.
Look, I had fun. It was, like
That's
everyone
the
did
part.
great.
The feedbacks, yeah.
So I'm like, so it's like there's people
I enjoy when I don't know a song. I really be
Yeah,
taking my phone
yeah,
at the
yeah,
party
yeah, I
like,
wanna
yo,
listen
Siri,
to
what
it.
song is this?
like
Like,
suddenly it's people that's coming to party and some people that's not coming to party.
Yeah.
He wasn't. Because I wasn't trying to go.
Yeah.
Probably a
overthink.
critic.
yeah, they'd be a critic.
Exactly. I don't want to be overthinking it. Like what is going on? Like, but I had to ask. I'm like, yo, that Ghanaian, that's how that Ghanaian. Because I know Nigerians are gonna be like, yeah, they love it.
Yeah.
That's how I'm like, yo, so how you feel about the event? Everyone's telling me like, so I'm like, so I went back and I'm like, yo, so who is this guy? Like, trying to find out history. So I figured out, I'm like, okay, so you just doing this because you're not DJing.
All right. That's the 8 right. That's the critic right.
Yeah.
That's giving 18 vibes.
Yeah, like he's just
But
like
I
he's
get
talking
it.
about. It's like
I mean, everybody has a
yeah, like everyone have a niche. So you come to my event, you love my event, you enjoy
But,
yourself.
Yeah, before
You
we're about to wrap this up. So
Yeah, it's time to go.
before we actually wrap it up, guys, what are the upcoming events, guys, you want to give us about?
I got Destination Our Piano coming May 11th. This is gonna be the most funnest. We're bringing people from out of state here. That's not just a celebrity. We also bringing people from out of state. The first collaboration I'm gonna do for Destination Our Piano is coming soon. It's people from out of here that's bringing from people from out. So it's gonna be a culture clash. No, let's say city clash or state clash.
Whoa.
Is a
What we
little
love to see,
combination. Yeah, it's gonna be something that I'm bringing like. You people love going to New York, going to Houston. We're gonna bring them here to come party with us type of vibes. And also boat parties, June 7th and August something. Like when that day is finalized. But June 7th, Afro Piano and Piano boat parties coming back again for this year, 2 of them. And Afro Bunch is coming back again.
No.
I had to come back
The
again.
one that introduced us to the
Yeah.
it's back.
We coming back again. We're working on details right now. That's coming back again. I know we came back already. Yeah, we took a
It's
little.
back bigger.
We're coming back again.
Big
We're
up.
just working with you guys. But a lot's coming this year. The Wild Lounge got a lot coming up. Ashake coming to Boston.
That's fine.
Don't forget
fine.
that. Ashake coming to Boston.
Rema
April
too.
12th. Rema's going to New York.
Oh, dope.
Yeah, May 5th. May 3rd? May 5th.
Fifth of
May 3rd.
May
May 3rd, Ashake. Yeah, Ashake in Boston, Rema in New York. So we're going to be in New York.
damn. It's a
May
lot for you guys in
3rd.
stock, man.
Yeah, a lot's coming up. Festivals, couple of festivals coming up this summer. I'm working on. A lot's coming on. Providence, please wake up.
Wake up, guys.
We
You know
are
what I'm saying? It's time to have a party.
we are AG versus trying the best.
What about the Yellow Cup? The Yellow Cup creator.
Yellow Cup weekend. I'm gonna give y'all 3 dates. Drum roll.
Let's go, guys.
3 dates. Next we got April 5th. We're in CT. We're doing all R&B. Foxwoods. That's already said. It's about to be sold out anyway. So really get your tickets.
Yeah, that's sold out.
And then we're going to Houston when we're going to start our summer tour in June. I forgot the date, but if you go, I think June 8th or 7th, if you go to the page, join our text list.
I'm trying to fly out there.
You know what I'm saying? Join our text list and we'll give you the date. And now this special one, Providence.
Exactly. Drum rolls. Drum rolls.
July 19th. I'm not even supposed to tell y'all yet.
Whoa.
But I just signed the contract, so it's happening. We're actually going to be outside for the first time in like 3 years.
Fuck.
Outside festival for Providence. We've been in 10 years
Whoa.
and we turning up. July 19th. Be ready for that one.
That's good.
Thank you for
You
telling
hear
me.
it first.
Thank you for telling me because that was one of the days.
No way.
My festival. Nah, I didn't look because I had 2 days in my
Outside.
calendar. That was one of the days. Thank you.
crazy.
I was gonna find out.
Yeah,
you know how it
July
was. I was gonna find out.
19th, July
this shit.
19th.
Listen,
July
listen.
19th.
If you're not ready. If you have to lose weight, lose weight. If you want to do something,
Get
do
your
something.
summer body
If you're gonna
ready.
leave somebody. Anything is gonna be fired this summer. You guys
Nah,
heard it?
summer-
You guys heard it? Yeah, from guys and
This summer. Nah, one thing I noticed, like, I don't know if it's a vision or just say
Mm-hmm.
God just telling me something. When this song came out, the way people was acting,
This going
Just
to be one
this
of them
little
summers.
one though.
this just sun was too.
It's going to be one of them summers.
This summer is about to be the fact. I think it's gonna wake Providence back up.
It's going to be one of them summers. I already know.
Let's get it.
Yeah, this summer right here. Yeah, I
Let's
can
get
feel it.
We have like a month away
PVD Fest. I can't wait for that one.
to summer.
Oh,
Oh,
is
nah,
it a
yeah,
month?
no, yeah.
Summer starts what?
June
June?
22nd.
Well, 2 months away. 2 months
3
away.
months.
3 months?
Yeah.
It's too far.
My boy saw the sun today. He was like, oh,
no problem. Say less.
Nah, the summer vibe starts in
Springerish.
March.
March.
Yeah.
Everybody be ready to be outside.
Yeah, in March is.
If you can see them wearing short skirts, it started.
Tonight is already showing me like the what.
Wait, what's today? Oh, Saturday.
Saturday. Yeah, so I.
What you guys got tonight?
Afrobeat with me, Compa.
Oh, I kind of want to pull
Video.
up.
Yeah, that one's there.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I I can't
Nah,
dance.
the last one was actually, you guys are gonna see this later, but you're gonna see the recap by the time you see this video.
Exactly.
Yeah,
You're gonna be like, damn, I should
So
have
don't
went.
miss it.
Hey,
Bro.
shout out to everybody. It's Ramadan. More blessings to
Yo.
you. Enjoy. We love you
That
guys.
side is
But
Muslim.
now,
so-
before we actually wrap it up, though, before we actually wrap it up, I want you guys to actually give a tip for whoever is starting shortly, whoever is starting, trying to throw their first biggest party. Big tip.
No, just trying to throw that party, the biggest party. Mm-hmm. Which one? The first party or the biggest party?
Tell anybody
Party.
like you're trying to throw a biggest party, like you're trying to get into the space of.
All right. Couple of advice for you. One, know your surroundings while you're throwing the event. Study that. Pick exactly what your niche is. Like we've been saying this
Find your
little
niche.
podcast. Find your niche. And find out who you're trying to throw this party for. And then promote to those people. Don't pick, like, find out exactly what this event's for. And what is, like, what your... Find your... How you going to say?
Find your own crowd. Find your own people.
No, they're gonna
It's
find
not
their own
like
people. It's not about finding people. It's about actually planning the event out and knowing exactly what you want for the event.
Right.
Just don't throw an event just because you think you can, because you got the crowd. Actually put time into it, plan it. It will help you in a long way. Trust me. I learned.
How about you? Sorry.
My advice would be the best teacher is experience. You're going to make some mistakes, and that's okay for your first event. I think your primary concern should be, are people having fun? Like, if people are having fun, it kind of will counterbalance some of the mishaps. Like, let's say the door is a little rough or the bar is a little slow. Make sure it's fun. And then secondly, I would say learn your data, learn your demographic. Data is so important. Learn who's coming to your event. Learn what's their favorite drink. Learn these things, because as you structure your business deals with venues, you might be in a situation where we're going to do 20K at the bar or so, right? So I'm not paying for the venue, right? So if you don't know this information, you could get played a lot. So just learn your customers' information, make sure they have fun, and just be a student. You know what I mean? Exactly. You guys got this. Just make sure your goal is that the consumer has fun. Put that at the top of what
That
you're
is
doing,
number one.
and you'll be successful.
Right.
That is number one.
So you guys want to share your social media handles where they can follow you?
I got too
Don't
many.
follow me. Follow Yellow Cup Weekend at Yellow Cup Weekend. If you want to follow me, it's cool, but I ain't gonna tell you. But
Yeah,
at Yellow
you-
Cup Weekend.
Yellow Cup
You'll
Weekend?
find me. Just follow AG Events Awry. AG Events Awry.
So we get the updates
And also follow Afro Brunch Awry. Those are the two pillar of my event creation.
Fire.
Those will show you exactly
What
what
we
we've
have going
done and what we have going on. But Yellow Cup, I'm kind of like a partner. I'm like, I have a sign in my body.
Exactly.
I've been to too many Yellow Cup.
Yo,
Trust
so,
me.
Anyways, guys, follow us, Guys Yans. We're gonna have everything on your screen, and you can follow me on my personals too, like AY Vibes __. Yup. With that being said, and it is a wrap.
Now, what is the name of the podcast again?
This is Guys Yans, sir. Guys Yans.
Please let them know one more time. What is it?
Guys Yans.
Yeah, please.
Yeah, follow Guys
Tune
Yans,
in.
please. You guys are from the biggest faces of the city. You know what I'm saying? Party animals. Party creators.
I'm retiring soon.
Exactly.
I just do parties now. I don't
So
party
thank
no
you
more.
so much, and it is a wrap.
Yeah, for sure.